filming, Mum. Look. Say hi, everyone. Jojo, look at your bald head. Look in the camera, Mum. Look up here. Up. No. I know, maybe. Jeffrey. Look at Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Jeffrey, look, he's here too. Hello. Hi, guys. So I made a video like this whilst I was pregnant, like literally I think in my 39th week, but I never posted it because like everything else that I make, I get really nervous to post and I don't end up using it, and months pass and I think at the moment's passed and I'm just not going to use it anymore because I doubt myself and like what I'm doing, and I don't, I'm just worried what people are going to think and all that kind of stuff. But I thought today I'd give it another crack and just bite the bullet and post it in the end. So this video is dedicated to a couple of questions I got asked quite frequently while I was pregnant. I thought I'd answer them. So this is Orlando, in case those who don't know. I'm using my ring light for the first time. I literally bought it like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 years ago. Never used it. Today I thought I'd crack it out and give it a go. This guy doesn't seem to be very interested in it. Anyways, so one of the questions I got asked a lot when I was pregnant was, are you still training? My answer, yes. I trained consistently 5 days a week right up until the day I went into labor. Again, I'm not a doctor, so everyone's experience is different. If you're having complications and you've been told not to exercise, then by all means do not listen to me. Obviously listen to your doctor. This is just my experience. So yes, I trained 5 days a week consistently right through my pregnancy because I had an easy pregnancy with no complications. The other question I got asked a lot was when people saw me at the gym doing squats, doing deadlifts, boxing, skipping, sprinting, like circuits, TRX things, circuits, things like that, I would always get asked, should you be doing that? And my answer was always yes. So if you've always done this, there's no reason to stop unless you're having complications. So I always did those things through like normally for my training. So I continued to do so whilst I was pregnant. Obviously I made some adjustments along the way. Some things I went lighter in. Obviously things like lying on my tummy I couldn't do anymore, or I couldn't do crunches anymore. So I focused on like pelvic floor work and TVA work. I still deadlift, I still hip thrust, I still squat, I still did lunges, I still did all of that, and sprinting and skipping. I just really listened to my body. So if I felt short of breath or then more than usual, I would take longer breaks, obviously lift a little bit lighter if I had any pains or anything like that. In my opinion, pregnancy shouldn't be an excuse to not exercise. Pregnancy should be an excuse to exercise. You want to build a healthier, stronger, fitter body in order to be able to put up with the demands of the pregnancy and then labor that's to come. So for me, I continued to train right through. That's just my lifestyle. It was great for my mental sanity. It made me feel good. Obviously it helps with pregnancy weight gain. Not that that's a big issue when you're pregnant. Like you obviously don't want to be trying to lose weight when you're pregnant, but you also don't want to get out of control and gain too much that then it's too hard to lose later. There is like a tipping point, I believe, that there's an excess amount of weight gain that's not necessary when you're pregnant. I only gained, I think, 11.5 or 12 kilos in total for the whole pregnancy. So an average amount, I believe. Yes, so the other question I got asked was how my eating habits. They did not change. For years leading up to being pregnant, I was fearful that I would end up with this like mammoth of an appetite and I would just eat everything in sight and my weight gain would be out of control. To my surprise, my appetite did not change. I still ate the same as I've always eaten, with probably some exceptions. I probably did have, a few things that I normally wouldn't, or maybe a bit larger portions than I'm normally used to, but nothing drastic that I really went, oh, you know what, I need to have a Nutella sandwich every day, or I need to have, you know, anything in excess. I still ate the same way I do now, the same foods, the same like portions pretty much. So I think that obviously helped a lot as well. I didn't starve myself, I just listened to my body. If I was hungry, I ate. If I wasn't, I wasn't, you know, and that's just how it should be in general anyways, for every day, even when you're not pregnant. It shouldn't be that you eat for the sake of eating. You really need to listen to your body. If you're hungry and you're genuinely hungry, like eat. But if you're just eating out of boredom, then, you know, it's probably not the best thing to do. Yeah. Let me think. All the questions I got asked during my pregnancy. I had an easy pregnancy, no complications. Labor was easy. I'm telling you guys, that is not the hard part. This is the hard part. This guy physically being here. Look at the, ooh. This guy physically being here is, to me, is a hell of a lot harder than labor was. Pregnancy, and but then again, I had epidural. So honestly, I'm gonna tell everybody today, epidural all the way. I don't know how anybody does it without epidural. Freaking unbelievable if you do. Yes, so trying to think what else I got asked during pregnancy. Did I have any cravings? No, not really. I mean, I love cereal. I used to want cereal every day, but that's normal, like breakfast. Yeah. Is he trying to eat his hand? Here's some wise words from Orlando. Tell the people, Mum. Tell the people. Give it to them. Stand up. Look at me. I'm Sporty Spice. I got Nike. Nike. So what do you reckon, Orlando? Do you think Mum's going to post this one? Or is she going to chicken out again? Yes, so just to recap, did I train through my pregnancy? Yes. Do I think you should train through your pregnancy? Yes, provided you have no complications and your doctor hasn't told you not to. You know, if you've never trained before, obviously don't walk into a gym and start lifting heavy and going nuts and trying to get fit all of a sudden. Start really gentle and really light, work into it, listen to your body. You know, if you've always trained, great, stick with it, make modifications along the way, lift lighter, you know, make alterations to exercises, listen to your body again. You know, I think it's really important to train through pregnancy. It really helps with your recovery. For me, I had a natural labor, so recovery post-pregnancy was easier because I didn't have any stitches or anything like that. So literally about 2 weeks after, I started working out at home, just doing lightweight body stuff or body weight stuff with resistance bands. And then I think after about 5 or 6 weeks, I started stepping into the gym once or twice a week and lifting weights. And before I knew it, now where I'm talking like Orlando's 4 months old now, I'm back to my old training and what I would normally do. So it definitely helped that I kept it going through my whole pregnancy, and it made it easier to regain it back now. Again, diet, eat healthy, you know, it helps with the weight gain. It's great for your baby, all those things, you know, in general, eating healthy is just important. And then, bam, you get a baby and life changes forever and ever. And you have good days and you have bad days and you cry in excessive amounts that you didn't think were possible, but with each week that passes, you cry less and less and you realize you're getting the hang of it. Things are getting easier, you're learning, he's adjusting, you're adjusting, your hormones are going back down, you're finding the new you know, all these things that happen after having a baby. It's really like nothing like you can imagine until you're in it, experiencing it. But yes, So that's my bit of wisdom for today. And I don't know if I've got anything else to say. Orlando, got a little bit of something to say to the people? My mummy, she, the greatest mummy in all the land. And she reads to me, and she gives me bath time, and she wipes my boom boom, and she cleans my pichuchi, and I really don't know where to look. Oh my God. Welcome to the river. And yeah, mum is the best. Mum's tip-top, mum's the one. Good on you, mum. Tip-top's the one. Mum's the word. Breaking it to you, man. And I love you. And I love you. And I love you. So yeah, any questions, or if I've missed anything that you want to know, put it in the comments below, and hopefully maybe I will be more consistent with making videos as I tell myself every week, and then it doesn't happen. Anyways, thanks guys. Toodles.